The silver light of the moon, usually a beacon of peace, shimmered with a restless anxiety over the city of Somnus. For weeks, a creeping despair had settled over its inhabitants. Dreams, once vivid tapestries of hope and imagination, had vanished, leaving behind a hollow ache in their souls. The culprit was a creature of ancient evil, a demon known as Horus Lucifer. He fed on the very essence of dreams, twisting them into nightmares before devouring them whole, leaving his victims soulless husks, unable to ever dream again. Far above Somnus, in a palace of polished starlight and lunar dust, lived Diana, the Moon Princess. Her heart, attuned to the rhythms of the cosmos, felt the suffering of Somnus like a sharp, cold wind. Her long, silvery hair, woven with strands of moonlight, cascaded around her as she gazed into a scrying pool, its surface mirroring the dimming light of the human world. She saw the pale faces, the vacant eyes, the despair that threatened to consume them. "Horus Lucifer," she whispered, her voice like the chime of distant bells. "His hunger grows. I cannot stand by while he steals the very spirit of humanity." Diana knew the risks. Horus Lucifer was a formidable foe, ancient and cunning. But the pleas of the dreamless echoed in her mind. A young artist, his canvas blank and his spirit broken. A child, no longer giggling in her sleep, but whimpering softly. A scholar, his mind a fog, his once brilliant theories now dust. With a resolve as bright as the full moon, Diana descended. She arrived in Somnus not with a fanfare, but as a silent, luminous presence. At first, people were wary, their ability to trust eroded by the absence of dreams. But then, a glimmer of hope sparked. A woman, whose nightmares of Horus Lucifer had been particularly vivid before her dreams vanished, recognized the radiant aura of a legend. She whispered Diana's name, and a ripple of recognition spread through the despairing crowd. Slowly, tentatively, people began to seek her out. They came with their tales of emptiness, their longing for the vivid worlds they once inhabited in slumber. Diana listened patiently, her eyes reflecting the pain she saw. "I need to restore your dreams," she told them, her voice a balm. "But to do so, I must confront Horus Lucifer in his lair." His lair was a place of twisted shadows and echoing silence, deep beneath the earth where no moonlight could reach. Diana stepped into its chilling embrace, her silver gown glowing softly. Horus Lucifer emerged from the gloom, a towering figure wreathed in tendrils of darkness. His eyes, like burning coals, fixed on her. "The Moon Princess," he sneered, his voice a grating whisper. "Come to reclaim what is mine?" "You steal from the innocent," Diana countered, her voice unwavering. "Dreams are not yours to take, demon. They are the birthright of humanity, the wellspring of their joy and resilience." A chilling laugh escaped Horus Lucifer. "Their joy fuels my power. Their despair is my feast. Without dreams, they are empty vessels, waiting to be consumed." The battle began. Horus Lucifer lashed out with tendrils of nightmare, seeking to ensnare Diana in his dark illusions. But Diana, with the wisdom of the cosmos, was impervious to his tricks. She wove shields of moonlight, deflecting his attacks, her movements as graceful as the dance of celestial bodies. She channeled the purest lunar energy, a beam of concentrated starlight that struck Horus Lucifer, momentarily shattering his shadowy form. He shrieked in pain, the raw energy of dreams, which he had consumed, struggling within him. "You have gorged yourself on too much, demon," Diana declared. "The light of dreams cannot be contained by your darkness forever." With a powerful surge, Diana unleashed a wave of shimmering moon dust. It was not a destructive force, but one of pure, restorative energy. It washed over Horus Lucifer, forcing him to release the captive dreams. Thousands upon thousands of them, like shimmering butterflies, erupted from his form, swirling around Diana in a kaleidoscope of colors. Horus Lucifer roared in frustration, shrinking, his power diminished. The once towering demon was reduced to a writhing, desperate creature, his essence fading as the stolen dreams returned to their rightful owners. Finally, with a final, guttural cry, he dissolved into nothingness, leaving behind only the faint scent of ozone. Diana returned to Somnus, the recovered dreams swirling around her like a living halo. She extended her hands, and the dreams, like benevolent spirits, drifted into the sleeping forms of the city's inhabitants.